All right, I saw something very interesting today that was sent to me by my friend 026 Gonzo. Make sure you guys check him out. And it was from a Reddit thread on r/Pokemon TCG. Now, funny enough, when I try to actually find the post on Reddit, it says it was removed by the moderators. So as you see here, it says, update, fight broke out at a local GameStop. No Pokemon available. Luckily, somebody ended up screenshotting this. Their name is Rent Collectibles, also a very, very good page. Make sure you guys check him out as well. And he basically shows what that post was. So let's kind of read it and see what's going on here. As some of you know, yesterday a huge fight broke out at our local GameStop around 7 to 8 p.m. due to someone getting mad they were number 20 when there were only 19 UPCs or SPCs. I'm pretty sure this was the Prismatic Evolutions drop. So remember guys, it's an SPC, not a UPC. It's not Ultra, it's Super, which I guess it's less. So like, I guess Ultra is more than Super. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Manager got mad and decided to not sell anything Pokemon and left a sign that stated that today people were camping out since 3 a.m. at said GameStop. At 8 a.m. when the manager arrived, she said there was nothing available for everyone and to go home. Called security on everyone and supposedly sent out all the Pokemon products that they received back to the distros, and since they had control of another GameStop, they decided to send the product back from that one too. So not only did they send out all the products where the original altercation or situation was held in, they also sent back all the products from a completely separate GameStop. It looks like the manager was just simply not having it that day. Bro was having a generational crash out, much more than me on Fortnite. And you know what? You don't want to see me on Fortnite. I go from TV7 to PG-13 real quick. All right, so when I see this, I'm instantly suspicious. I don't actually believe the manager actually sent the products back to the distros. At the very least, I think the managers just allowed her employees to actually just buy this shit for maybe a little bit extra or something. Because like, I'll be honest, especially nowadays, I don't expect GameStop or any freaking retailer for that matter to act in good faith at this point. We just talked about a situation yesterday at a Best Buy, and I said, in my opinion, that I believe Best Buy was giving their employees an unfair advantage by allowing them to buy out all the products before the public actually had a chance to get them. And I think this might be a similar situation, except maybe this gave the manager a good excuse to do that. There's also another chance that the manager ended up buying all the product for herself to maybe sell it down the road or maybe keep it. I'm not too sure. That's just a little conspiracy theory, okay? I'm not saying this for a fact. I don't want to get any lawsuits because that's been happening a lot nowadays. But I just don't think this was an act of good faith or anything. Because if you think about like the logistics of it, it's probably pretty difficult to send out all the boxes that you already got from the distro back to them. That seems like a pretty big hassle on its own. So if you see somebody having a generational crash out, I just don't think that they're gonna put themselves through the trouble of sending back all the freaking product they just got. It just doesn't make sense in my personal opinion. I'm thinking the manager either pocketed everything herself and bought it from her own GameStop, because you can do that, or she allowed her employees to buy everything. Which maybe, hey, if there is an employee who is a part of one of these stores, hey, reach out. Maybe you can confirm of what happened. That would be pretty cool too. It would be interesting to see if this conspiracy theory has any merit to it. But yeah, I just don't think personally that a manager would go through all the trouble to send back the products that they already have got. It just doesn't make sense logistically to me. And I just don't expect any store, any GameStop for that matter, because they've been getting into hot water recently too by a lot of different things. I don't want to freaking get into it, okay? Jesus Christ. I don't expect them to act in good faith anymore, okay? I've completely lost faith, to put it simply. And speaking of which of GameStop, there's this one video I saw about like a week ago, so I kind of wanted to bring it up while I'm talking about GameStop, so let's give it a little look-see.
At the GameStop, it's wild. Steak, eggs, chorizo.
I have a hot take, okay? Yes, they're unemployed for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But why is this kind of a vibe though? Not gonna lie. Listen, I by no means will ever do this. But imagine you're standing in line to get a Pokemon box, and right next to you, you have this guy grilling up a bunch of shit, and he says, "Hey, do you want some?" So you accept, and you were just freaking like chilling out, eating some grub while you're standing in line to get a prismatic box. Yo, low-key, that does sound kind of fun, okay? Taking the whole scalper element out of this, and all the money-oriented people, which I'm sure there is a lot in the line nowadays, of course. But you can't deny this is kind of cool, okay? But anyway, that's everything for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later, weebs.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら